When a disturbance comes or a blow, does it neutralize? It's supposed to hurt my ego, and then the heart becomes softer, and then it is easier to connect to the quality of the soul, to be connected to the Creator. Is that right?
Of course, the blows come to us from the Creator in such a way that they aim us to adhere to Him reluctantly. I see such threats, I have nowhere to run to. The whole world is against me, I don't know what to do. And what will I do? Where will I run away to? What will I do? On all sides, all the forms that come to a person are such that are, that's it, the end of the world. Where can I quickly die? There's nowhere to hide, but just to finish with the state. And of course, that sensation brings a person to annulment, the annulment of himself. It gives me an example. So how to annul myself? And from here, I have a direct access to the Creator. Just like we tame small animals, similarly they tame us. It's a will to receive. We have nothing more than that.
Now this is through suffering. This is the path of suffering.
It's not the path of suffering. Why suffering? That's how they show us. Who are we? How can we be influenced? In what way? And how do we wake up from it to bestow? Reluctantly, it's called Lolishma. What is Lolishma? Not for her name. I'm willing to adhere to the Creator. Why? Why? So I would feel good. So I'd feel good. I profit, I succeed, I'm not afraid of the world, I look down at everyone. It's worthwhile to be adhered to the Creator. Why are you laughing, Niv? It's worth it, right? You see? I wish we would all discover such a tendency. That I want to be adhered to the Creator because this is the insurance policy for all the good.
I thought that this is the path of suffering, and the path of Torah is that I myself try to connect to the friends, and by doing so, I give blows to my ego.
You're right.
And that is called the path of Torah.
You're right.
And then if a disturbance comes from the Creator, then fine, then it taints me. So where's my recognition here? The whole thing is that I am now sitting.
You accelerate your development in advance, even before the suffering comes to you and the problems, right? As if you're in a competition with the Creator, who will awaken my donkey the fastest to become a man, either I by myself or the Creator. The Creator through all various torments, and I through the environment. Right?
Right.
Okay, get into this competition with him.
So why did you call the first path not the path of suffering? It is the path of suffering.
No. The fact that the Creator is showing us along the way how much we are captivated in our will to receive. We're unable to do anything. This is teaching. Also, in teaching, you have two lines. To determine that there is no else besides Him. You can't do it just on your own with the friends. You determine that on top of various influences, typically negative influences. She who the Creator loves, He will reproach. But it's not called negative, bad, evil. He's teaching you where you are broken and how much how much you need to reach adhesion in those points.
So what is the path of suffering in our development?
The path of suffering in our development is a natural long way, meaning it doesn't come to me from this personal relationship with the Creator. When I'm not in the society, I'm not in the study, I'm not in the reforming light. Rather, the general light comes and it advances all of humanity, and myself included. This is called the path of suffering. We're there, it's only out of blows. But the blows that are not towards the Creator, where I locate that it's coming from Him and so on, rather, this regular blows. You see the whole world? Look how confused it is, suffering from day to day. They discover their helplessness. They don't know what to do. This is the general path.
Now, is it true that I sacrifice my ego by connecting to the friends? Then there's no need for the Creator to give me additional disturbances? Or no, I shouldn't make such calculation?
No, this will pass. There's few stages that they will pass. We'll learn how to work with it. We'll learn. Of course, between knowing how to work and there are also periods of darkness, but more and more we will be will be experienced. That although there will be great disconnections and falls, and I would see Rabash like a beast, like that. I'm telling you. I don't see, I don't feel anything. Such a state, foggy, confused, it passes relatively quickly, but this is... You go from state to state. That's why we need a strong environment. Serial study. You should not miss even one day. And that's how you advance. We are in a extremely intense stage. But on the path of Torah, there are many revelations of the negative force of our own nature, the shattering of Adam HaRishon that exists in each and every one. And these states are unpleasant. What is he saying? All those dwellers of the houses of clay, when they go through the threats, and there, inside those states, there appears the drop of unity. Read it again, that excerpt.
Again, excerpt number 11, Ba'al HaSulam, letter 8. There is a sublime purpose for all that happens in this world, and it is called the drop of unification. When those dwellers of clay houses go through all those terrors, through all that totality in his pride which is removed from them, a vent opens in the walls of their hearts, which are tightly sealed by the nature of creation itself, and they become fit for instilling that drop of unification in their hearts. Then they are inverted like an imprinted substance, and they will evidently see that it is to the contrary, that it was precisely in those dreadful terrors that they perceive the totality which is removed by foreign pride. There, and only there, is the Creator himself clung, and there he can instill them with the drop of unification.
Meaning specifically in the point of threat and fear and lack of understanding and losing everything there, he discovered that it's coming from the Creator, and the Creator is inviting you to adhere to Him on top of that feeling that you're not canceling. You're not canceling it. It is bringing you to connection. Therefore, the environment, the reforming light, all those things, environmental things are very important, very important.